Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Last time we found ourselves in this forest. Gramps, the Titan, is very tiny and in that helmet. And now we have Nia on our party, which actually brings something up. Have you ever played Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Pokemon Let's Go Eevee? Well, have I some good news for you. Well, Pyra just follows behind Rex. If you play as Nia, you actually get to ride Dromark. And dang it. Can I please go back? So another thing is we have Dromark. Dromark has similar things to Pyra in that she has this, especially with reducing blade combo damage received by 30. Restore 3% HP when using a driver art, and add a 25% chance of restoring 4% after taking a hit. And then Water Mastery, Botany, and Ancient Wisdom. Naturally, same thing here. Also, she unlocked a new skill, which means we're waiting on her to get more affinity. And him, almost. We have a couple, or we have that one thing. But another thing is Nia. Nia can equip all of the same accessories, and if you look, Nia is a healer. Therefore, I'm probably going to want to give her the Abyss Vest. Okay, so Rex is an attacking character, so I think it makes the most sense to increase his auto attack damage. And then we're going to move over to Nia and give her the Abyss Vest. And I guess I'll also give her the shell camo, because that increases healing. She has her own affinity chart, and she has plenty of points to put into it, similarly to Rex. And now she increases the HP restored when reviving a teammate by 15%. And that's all she can afford, so, you know. And there's, of course, the pouch. We know what that does. It's not any different. And then here are her and her arts. Okay, Butterfly Blade, which will inflict break. Like I said, I will talk about that when it becomes important, which isn't going to be for a while. Jaguar Slash, which is ether, and spawns a small HP potion with a 10% chance to spawn 2. Healing Halo literally just heals. And Gemini Loop increases damage dealt from the side by 50%. Not gonna lie, I think that sounds pretty solid for a healing character. My dog is wound up right now. As a matter of fact, she's probably gonna come upstairs. We're gonna upgrade Healing Halo, because healing is just really important to have good. I don't know if you can hear my dog, but she's running crazy. Well, anyway, I guess let's just continue with our objective. We're gonna play as Nia for a while, because she's new, and so is Dromark. And I really want to perfect Nia's accent, because it is impossible to read something in not her voice. And, you know, that happened, so yeah. And, so these are, if you see the little ladder icon, that means you can climb something. There's actually a really cool thing about that. And it was in the first Xenoblade Chronicles as well. And that is... Oh. Okay, so this treasure trove is actually locked behind field skills. Usually, if they're locked behind field skills, they have better rewards. We don't have lockpicking, so we can't open it. But we do have focus. So if we get lockpicking, we know where to come. And there's also a little area over here. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, I do now. So these things, similarly to the first Xenoblade Chronicles, if you are ever in a fight and you just walk on these, enemies will just stop targeting you. Even if the enemies auto aggro, which I don't think we've found one that does yet, but they will just leave you alone. They can't attack you on walls. And I guess at this point we're just going up. Here we need to use Fire Mastery level 1 again. Burn a little tree. and make our way up here. These are arachnos. They're like spiders. They auto-aggro. Except another thing is to note, I don't know if it's actually a thing in this game, but in the first game they were sound enemies. So you had to move quietly. Like this, and they wouldn't notice you, and I'm gonna go test that. And that is a no. It does not matter. They just target you. So while most enemies do fight back when you attack them, enemies like this one will just fight you because they're predator, you're prey. And by the looks of it, we are able to see the sky again. And you know what I forgot to mention? I could have warped back. Actually, could I have? I don't know. I'll check after this fight. I'll actually check a little bit later. We gotta cut some.
Oh, my goodness. What a wonderful view.
Spectacular indeed.
Yeah, this is great. Especially after slumming it on Gramps' back for so long.
It served you well enough.
Over there, that's Torrigoth, biggest city in Gormott. I'll accompany you as far as the city. After that, I'm afraid you're on your own.
Oh, on our own?
Of course. I would have thought even you'd know why I can't be seen with you.
Because you're supposed to be one of them.
I haven't known them very long. But you know, they're still my crew.
Your crew? Even after they tried to kill you?
That's as may be. But they're the closest thing I have to a family.
Nia?
Right, let's go.
Alright, I guess now is the time to point it out. Even now, we can still go back to Argentum. But this actually does allow me to point out something that happened last episode. It takes a little while to load, apparently. And I should have warped closer, but whatever. So, what happened was that this place that we talked to earlier and didn't let us use is now available, and they can sell chips that will improve some of our stats. I'll apply one to each of our blades, because why not? That's totally going in the counter. So another thing I just didn't mention is that there are all these stores around that sell different things. This guy only sells it to us at nighttime, so I'll just ignore him. But things like honeycomb sweets here. You know, you can buy some stuff if you want, and they all have their own effects. And, you know, there are a bunch of stores here. Cosmetics like perfume, here books, board games, there are instruments right there. 12 Brother Sister Pawn is really great because it's got party gauge gain, which eventually becomes really useful. I'll buy like 3, I guess. But there are a bunch just everywhere. A bunch of these little stores. I recommend you go find some of these stores and then just see if you want anything there. And the core store is unavailable currently, but other than that, pretty much everything's available. And don't forget that there are a couple on higher floors, such as Fishy Fishy, which is up there. I think is what it was called. Fishy Fishy, Fishy Fishy. And Rumble Tum Canteen. I almost said Campine again. Plus 15% max HP to damage barrier, all by 5. I'll also teach you some ways to farm money, because even in not too long, you won't want to, but I will, just to show things off. And here we are back in Gormott, and textures sometimes take a long time to load, and it's hilarious. And even the lighting there was, the shading was bad. And tutorials. Trust is a thing. You need trust in order to unlock some things. I already pointed that out. You kind of just get trust by fighting, and I think winning is also heavily involved. But other than that, I think we've gone over all of the basics with blades. Now that we have Nia and Dromark on our side, and they're riding a tiger. Well, Nia's riding a tiger. It's great. I'm going to pick up all those fish. And welcome to the field. Guarantee Plain. You're guaranteed to like this place. This is actually, in my opinion, one of the greatest early game areas, because it's big, it looks pretty nice for, the art style. It's not so great zoomed in, but when you zoom out, everything looks really nice. And this is just a nice place. It's big, open, and yeah, we're gonna get a tutorial about what that is right now, actually. So the target icons look different. That is because these are unique monsters, and they're a bit special. They are much tougher, and it's level 12. It is going to be a nice amount more difficult than a level 12 normal monster, and people will respect you if you beat them up. And they usually have really nice drops. Given the fact that I am literally half its level with Nia and just over half with Rex,
And arrived.
All in one piece.
okay, so the microphone decided to be glitchy there. Okay, so I think I fixed the audio problems. I didn't know there were some, but whatever. Bunch of just enemies roughly our level that we can fight, like the Serpentine Lizard. And I think we've already gone over how this works, but basically Nia's a healer, and if I'm gonna play the healer, I'm gonna want to keep an eye on the HP. But we've come around this place. I think it's time, and the game audio is... I can't tell if it's just really quiet or not. I could probably turn it up a little bit more. Okay, so I fixed the game audio. I was really reluctant to leave it really low, but I guess I need to. But anyway, we've made it into this very large field, seen what it has to offer. I'm going to say I will see you all in the next episode, where I will continue crossing the field, maybe hit the city, Torgoth, and we'll just see what we do on the way there. See you all next time. Goodbye.
Leave it to me. Flora,
Oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting that to happen.